They all want to be talking to me, so then they'd ignore you. So that's why I really love.
Good morning, guys, from sunny Long Island. It is like the most beautiful day. Oh! What? I thought Walter was peeing. How much? Oh my gosh, I don't know what I said and what I didn't. Right now I'm on a walk with Walter, my parents' dog. I'm home on Long Island visiting. I've never seen a lad poop so much. Like, he did one before. I'm obviously not going to show it, but like, there is so much poop in these bags. It is insane. But anyway, I am home for the week because, first of all, Carly's wedding is next weekend, and then tomorrow's my baby shower. It's weird because if you watched the last vlog, you know this is my last time here visiting my family because they're obviously moving to Cincinnati, which is great. But this is one of my last ever strolls in the neighborhood, and that is weird. And this one, he has, no offense, I love you, Walt, but I think it's like short man syndrome or like little man syndrome, where you try to like make up for the fact that you're short. And Walter, stop. He keys and marks every 5 seconds. Like, ready? Let's just follow him and see what he's about to do. He marks everywhere. He needs the whole neighborhood to know, like, he's the big man on the block. Meanwhile, like, I don't know if you could tell, he's just not, he's just not a big man. Today has been Operation Get the House Together for the baby shower. My mom already hung up quite a few decorations, as you can see, and now we are working on the big balloon display. Do you want to say what's holding them up, Mom?
Yeah, my IV pole.
How cute are these cupcakes we got at the store today? Blue for boy, and then also, this is perfect, it matches the sports theme. My mom, I showed in the last vlog, put together this little sports onesies, which are customized. They say our last name on the back. My dad actually has a problem. He has 1.5 of everything. Every day he has 1.5 banana sandwiches. He used to have 1.5 of these chocolate bars. Now he has 1.5 of these chocolate bars. These are so good, by the way. They're from Costco. What is it about 1.5 that you have to do? Why? Is it just like a mental thing? Like,
show me where it says.
But why? You have to
any manual, somebody wrote it down that you can't. That one is what? Like.
But why not 2?
Because 2 is too many. 1 is too little.
You even have to go out of your way to cut it?
Yes, I cut them all the time.
That's crazy, but
why is it like
okay, it wouldn't be so crazy if it wasn't for everything you eat. Everything you eat has to be 1.5.
Well, whoever was the people that came up with what do you call it, servings, well, they didn't account for me, so.
But why is it with everything? I feel like it's like a mental thing. You're like trying to like.
No, but why do you have to?
You're trying to rebel.
No,
you're in your rebellion.
Conform to everything. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Good morning, guys, and happy baby shower day, which honestly is weird for me. Like, I don't like events dedicated to myself. I just don't. It's just like, I just would rather us all come together and like just celebrate life together instead of like, oh, we're here for your baby shower. I don't know. I'm weird like that. You guys know I was like freaking out ahead of my wedding. Like, I don't normally do this and I don't like this at all. It ended up being fine. I was actually just thinking about it last night. The only events I've ever had like dedicated to me are my wedding and my communion when I was in like 2nd grade. Other than that, I really like, because I've had so many friends who had like middle school graduation parties and high school graduation, college graduation, high school graduation. It's funny, I graduated right at the same time that my brother came back from Afghanistan. So obviously we threw a party for Neil and not me graduating high school, which is not really that crazy compared to returning from a deployment. But no, yeah, so I'm normally like, this normally is not a thing that we do. I'm normally not an events kind of person, but it'll be so nice to see people, my family, some friends. I'm excited to see everyone. But my goal for today is just to put on some light glowy makeup. It's interesting with this pregnancy, I haven't really noticed any skin changes. In the very beginning, I actually was breaking out on my chin, and then that went away. And then ever since then, like, my facial scan is normal, which is good, but, and you can't even really see it, I have like this, actually you kind of can, I have like this weird dry patch right here. Like if I feel my skin, normal, luscious, moisturized, and then I get to here, it's this just, it almost feels like just this weird texturized thing. I don't know. And I feel like nowadays I just assume everything is related to pregnancy, so I don't know. I do know that skin does change a lot in pregnancy, like that is normal, so yeah, it's like I want to get, like I've been trying to like exfoliate it, like, but nothing is working. And I was, oh my gosh, I was about to say, okay, I could ask my doctor at the next visit. I have a problem. I go through like not go through, but I have all of these like weird like things where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want to ask my doctor about it like throughout the pregnancy. As soon as I'm in the visit and my doctor's like, do you have any questions? I'm always like, nope, everything is great. Everything is totally fine. I think I'm just so grateful to be healthy and to have the pregnancy that I'm just like, oh, like all the other stuff pales in comparison. But there are definitely like some things I probably should bring up at the next visit. Really just like the heartburn, acid reflux problems, because if you guys remember, I think it was like 2 vlogs ago, I told you guys about, I don't even want to say it, but I'll just say it. I, in my sleep, accidentally threw up a bit, like all of, it was acid that was coming up, and it actually made its way into my mouth. And I swallowed it. I think I like actually injured my throat. It has been in agony, so much pain ever since then. And yeah, so that is something that I might have to go to like a normal doctor to get that looked at. I tried just looking like at like the surface of my throat that I could see, everything looks normal. I don't know, it's like right here that's in so much pain. But these days I'm like embracing pain because I'm like, I just gotta get used to like working through the pain. Labor, obviously that whole thing is coming up. I'm currently reading, I can actually go get it, this book my dad had. It's called The Secret Race. It's all about cycling and doping in the world of cycling. Cycling is one of the most interesting sports. I really didn't know much about it, but oh my gosh, it's like, it's the hardest sport in the world. Like the hardest, like just the most physically tough, you're grinding away. And there was this specific passage I posted on my Instagram stories, and I'm like, this is the kind of energy I'm going to need in labor, where you are in so much pain that you are grinding your teeth down. Like what? So yeah, if he could do that, I can push out a baby. That's gonna be my my new motto in life. I just finished getting ready. I still need to like wave my hair out a little more. I don't want to do it too prematurely though. Yeah, that was not a good idea because it's literally gonna be pin straight in like an hour if I wave it out too much, just with how my hair just naturally does not hold curls too well. But it's just a classic Abercrombie dress. I don't care what you say, Abercrombie has some of the best dresses ever. Like, I don't know what they did or like who they hired, because remember when Abercrombie was like going on a steep decline? I feel like 2009, 2010. Oh my gosh, it does it for me. So yeah, this is just a flowy, which I've said on here before, I don't love flowy dresses for pregnancy or flowy clothes, but this is different because it's like flowy but structured. It's when it has just no structure and it's just like one big blob that things can look a little bit weird. Mom, do you want to give a tour of your stuff that you have?
I have glasses.
Well,
I have glasses in all different types. The big project that took so much longer than it should have went crazy on balloons now that I discovered it.
Wait, honestly, balloons is where it's at, because I feel like it's either flowers, which cost so much money, or like balloons.
Right, which take a lot of work.
But they add so much.
Right. But
for not that expensive. That's a good life hack.
Right.
I should have had balloons at my wedding.
I know, right? We have Walter just has no idea what's going on in his life.
Oh, he has no idea what's about to come.
He has no idea. We have a couple of games that we're going to play. This Don't Say Baby.
This is like a little baby predictions chart. Okay, so give your predictions. What do you think the date of birth is going to be?
September 30th.
What do you think the time of birth will be?
7:07 a.m.
Well, and tell them why you think that.
Well, when Clancy was a little, not even a little girl, until she was about 15, every time the clock went to 7:07, her song was, when 7:07 comes, everybody runs, because 7, 8, 9. What's the rest?
When it's 7:10, everybody went with him, because what did 7:10 do? Yeah, maybe he ran from you, but is that such a crime? I know how to tell time. I like to rhyme. I literally, like, I don't know why.
It was like an OCD. You had to sing it no matter. I can
OCD.
remember being at a school concert that I said to Dad, oh my gosh, it's 7:06. She's on the stage. She better not start singing.
No, it really wasn't an OCD thing. I just enjoyed it.
Yeah, you
I just-
did it no matter what.
I don't know why I did such a thing, but 7:07 was the perfect time because I was always awake at 7:07 a.m. and p.m. Like if it was 11,
Right.
I might not be awake during, but I always got to sing it every day.
Right.
So yeah, okay. So 7:07, the weight,
7 pounds, 7 ounces.
the length,
I'm going to say 20 inches.
hair color.
I'm going to say it won't have much hair at all. It'll look like a light peach fuzz.
Well, we do think that there's a very big chance we could have a redhead.
Of course.
Yeah, we like people might not know it runs heavily in not
Well,
heavily.
Dad was a redhead or strawberry blonde
Yeah.
granny. Neil has such dark hair, and he has one section. He always thinks
I
people are going to
know.
think he tried
Dyed it.
highlights.
Yeah.
It's like orange. He's always had
I'm a
it.
closeted redhead too. I get it under my hair. It's like under the hair highlights.
Yeah.
So there is a very big chance that our baby could be a redhead, which would be interesting. Eye color. It's blue or green.
It always looks blue when they're born, so it has to be blue. I mean, it could go green.
Resemblance.
I'm going to say your features and Zach's size.
I actually read like scientifically, apparently, babies are supposed to look like the dad so that the dad doesn't leave them. Like, but not scientific. What's the word? Evolutionarily. Like most babies look like the dad so that the dad feels a connection to the baby and doesn't leave them.
So should you just leave Dad?
Leave dad?
Yeah. Do you think you look like Dad?
No, dad. But it's a baby, and then they change.
Oh.
Obviously, you morph, but the baby they try to.
Right.
I don't know. I read it. I don't know. I hope baby gets moms. Why are you
Creativity.
taking that
Creativity.
long? Jeez.
Creativity.
And dads.
Athleticism.
Advice for the new parents.
Take advantage of Granny and sleep when you can.
Oh my
When I
gosh.
come to help.
Your advice is
I never took a nap since you guys were born. Have you ever seen me take a nap? And I probably should. I didn't really have help.
So wait, so that's one. Now let's go to the other one and see if you're right, because I know our answers. The other one has right and wrong answers. I did this with Zach, and I do have to say there's one of them that it's both of us. The answer is both. Okay. So, guess who, mommy or daddy? Who was bigger at birth?
You were.
That's embarrassing. Zach was 2 weeks early for the record.
Yeah.
Who was the bigger eater growing up?
I will say Zach.
No, me.
No. Okay.
I mean,
you
I
weren't
was-
picky.
I know. I feel like Zach and I both like chuckled, like, haha, obviously me, but I wasn't a picky eater.
No, you weren't.
I just hated
Not until
your,
the allergy thing
I
hit.
just hated your freaking meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Can you blame me? Okay, who was ready to have kids first?
I'll say you were both at the same time.
That's the only one that we can't. Zach was like, should we lie? But I was like, no. How could we lie?
Yeah.
So we both were the same. Who suggested the baby's name?
You did. And then it was taken away from you.
Oh no, Zach came up with that name.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Finn.
Really?
Yeah, Zach came
Okay.
up with that. And we don't have a name. Who will be more nervous when contractions start?
Zach.
Me. I deal with like anxiety.
I was thinking of that. Like, you guys haven't done a class, and he had those couple of incidences where, like, you had the flood, and you said he goes like, Clancy!
He does kind of freak out in
I know.
situations. But in his defense, because I've been like, Zach, you freak out in situations. He's like, yeah, but you just don't do anything. I was like, I guess that's true. Like, at least he jumps into action.
Yeah.
But definitely me. I feel like Zach's just going to be like, whatever. Push it out. Who will change the first diaper?
You.
I said Zach.
Really?
I feel like I'll be recovering from who knows what's going to happen to me.
No.
Well, I hope it's going to be Zach. Who will sleep more after baby arrives?
Zach.
Yeah. Who will be more likely to call the pediatrician?
You.
Who will be the fun parent?
Zach.
Yeah, this is so annoying. I'm so fun, but everyone's obviously going to say Zach just because.
Well, you're pretty disciplined, so you're disciplined with yourself.
Who will be the disciplinarian?
Well, I just said that.
Yeah. But, like, also, like, see, I will say, fine, Zach can be the fun parent, but I think we both. Who will take more photos of the baby?
But you.
Who says they'll never drive a minivan?
Did Zach say that? You wouldn't.
I don't know.
You're not picky of it. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
I
have a
don't
cool
even care.
vehicle. Yeah.
Honestly, I'd say the answer is Zach, because I literally don't care.
Yeah.
Who will plan the future family vacations?
You.
I can't even imagine, Zach. Who will be the homework helper?
You.
Me, yeah. Who wants the most kids?
You.
That's, I guess, neither of us. So, wow. There you go.
So that's another game.
We'll see who gets it right, who gets it wrong, who knows us, who doesn't. I'm just sitting down, relaxing before everyone comes, reading my book, because I have been so out of breath. Like, I feel like I have to breathe in. What, Dad?
You could have a child every year in one of these, don't you?
Why would I do that?
Money making thing, huh?
It's okay, and people wonder why I am the way I am. Dad, I've never had a party for myself since my Holy Communion and my wedding. He makes me feel so bad for having this party.
Huh?
I say, you make me feel so bad for having a party.
I give you good ideas.
Oh my gosh, I never have a party.
What?
I never have a party.
What's wrong with it?
The American way. He's been calling this my fundraiser, so that's why I feel weird about this. But as I was saying, I feel like I've just been having to taking these deep breaths just to feel like I'm getting enough oxygen into my lungs. Okay, that sounds so dramatic. I need to stop. But I'm feeling more and more out of breath. Ideally, I feel like right now I'm even doing it. I would have loved to have had this at 27, 28 weeks. But I had to plan it with Carly's wedding, obviously. I didn't want to have to come home a bunch of times. So, 31 weeks. We're going strong. Food has arrived, and I got my wish to have La Bottega. Thank you very much, Mom.
You're welcome.
La Bottega is my favorite spot here on Long Island. So we did bow tie pasta, a salad. Should we mix this, maybe?
We will, Liz. You can.
A fruit platter, and then the star of the show, the paninis, which is really cool. They cut it up in quarters. You could have as much as you want. Carly's the last one here. I have obviously not vlogged at all today. I wasn't planning on vlogging.
Yeah.
It's just not my type of thing. I don't vlog at family functions. Don't show it yet.
Okay.
Carly just got me.
I was so thoughtful, and I found this on Etsy. I think I just stumbled across it, and when I found it, I was like, oh my god.
Asher's best friend.
I knew it would be a hit.
And Carly doesn't like dogs at all, so she doesn't even really
But
truly.
my whole present is dog themed because I just care about Clancy, and I really thought it all through.
Oh my
But the books are not dog themed. The book is my favorite. I had to get you two when you see the books. The books have
Yeah.
I don't want to give it away, but yeah.
And this is really pulling at my heartstring right about now that I'm not with him, but this is so cute.
Yeah, he's not even gonna know.
Oh my gosh.
You have to take a picture of your baby and Asher with him in the onesie.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's so
You have them be
cute.
best friends.
Also, guys, Carly's wedding is precisely 1 week
Yes.
away.
Yeah, right now we'll be...
We'll be on the dance
Yeah.
floor. What time is it? 3:23,
Yeah.
and it goes till 5.
Yeah.
With an after party after.
Yes.
How are you feeling? Are you getting cold feet?
No. It's long gone to get cold feet. We've been married for 2.5 years.
We'll explain.
Oh, we've been legally married for 2.5 years because Matt was active duty military, so we couldn't ever plan our wedding because we never knew the date he was coming home. So finally, when we had an idea of the date, we were able to book our reception and have the real wedding in the church and a reception with partying and dancing.
But they had a little ceremony in her living room.
Yeah.
2 year. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
But
Finally.
Also, Carly had to have a little outfit change.
My dress, it was so embarrassing. The dress had a zipper down the side and pockets, and I went to put my hands in the pockets, and the zipper just burst totally open, so I had to go run back to my parents' house across the street and have an outfit change.
And I can't her whole side.
And
her
my
underwear
was out.
Everything was out. That's why it would have been funny to take a photo, but I can't just be taking
Yeah.
photos of you in her underwear.
Yeah, no, it was not not cute. So luckily we're all the same size pretty much, and I had a lot of blue options.
Okay, you just let me see the other dogs though. Yeah, I just need it.
I did so well.
Said I wasn't opening presents, but I gotta see this. The True Story of Three Little Pigs. Was this your favorite book growing up?
Yes, when I read that book, my mind was blown that the wolf could have a perspective, and he tries to be I'm actually a good guy.
Oh wait, you have told me about this.
That's when I swear my mind was blown.
Wait, this is so cute. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
and the note, I wrote the note. I gave inspiration. That's my card.
Dear baby Brogel, remember there are two sides to every story, and life is all about perspective. This was my favorite book. Love Carly. Oh my gosh.
So then there's 2 books because he needs to know both sides of the story.
Oh, the 3 little pigs. Okay, so that's the wolf's perspective. And
Yeah,
this
so you have to read that one first, The 3 Little Pigs, and then you have to like be ready to have your mind blown.
I'm so excited to read to him. That's like my favorite thing.
Yeah, literacy. So important.
Best buddy ever. Oh my god.
I love the little bones one.
I was just about to say, look at the little bones. That is so cute.
Juliet and Margot's have dog books too.
Oh, if it's dogs, I'll open it.
Just the books are dog for them. I guided them.
Oh
and that's a
my
pick.
gosh. This is so cute. What the heck? Wow. The pokey little puppy.
How cute. The pokey little puppy is like actually the cutest dog in the world.
Oh my gosh. Little
Chick-fil-A.
nugget. And that was a first trimester love of mine, by the way. Oh my gosh, Clifford. This was one of my
the baby.
favorite
It's
books.
baby Clifford.
When Clifford was a baby.
That baby Clifford is actually the cutest thing. Cuter than the pokey little puppy.
It's a lot later. Everyone is gone, and I am just so unbelievably grateful. Like, I am so mad. I have thank you cards in Cincinnati. I am just so compelled. Like, right now, all I want to do is just write a thank you novel to every single person. It just means so much to me. I'm like such a, like, I guess, sentimental person. Like, I don't know. I'm just so appreciative. And actually, let me just show you a couple of things. It's kind of a little bit of a mess in here, a lot. But, like, oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, my cousin crocheted me this blanket that matches perfectly with the safari theme. Like, this is insane. And my neighbor made me this blanket and this blanket. And the crazy thing about this one, this was my school uniform from nursery to 8th grade. It's my friend's mom, who was my best friend growing up. Her mom made this. Like, this is just the sweetest thing ever. And this, are you kidding me, with the little animals? And then my friend got me this diaper bag, which I've heard so many, or not diaper bag, but what is it, like a diaper caddy. Heard so many things about, like, this is so important and key, especially for the newborn stage. And then stuffed it with like Huggies and just all of these things that are so imperative. And this is like the sweetest thing ever. And diapers. I do not own any diapers as we speak, so this is like, oh my gosh. We also have just the cutest clothing. This is what Carly's parents got. Obviously a nod to the Irishman that my son will be. This is like a little corner of absolute cuteness. Finger puppets. The cutest socks ever, the cutest little stuffed animal. This is like the softest blanket ever, another cute stuffed animal. This onesie, I'm so happy to see a lot of people are really just falling in love with the animal theme like I am. Like, I've gone full throttle with the whole jungle theme. And then I'm so grateful so many people bought me items off my registry as well. Like, I'm just so grateful. And I've gotten comments asking, am I gonna post my registry? I don't want to post my registry because I love you guys, I don't want anyone buying me anything. Yeah. So I don't want to post it publicly, but maybe I can put together like a list of the things I did put on my registry, because I did so much research on exactly what I wanted from, different brands, and just, I've done so much research. So maybe I can put together an unshoppable list for any first-time moms out there, soon-to-be moms, expecting moms, because I feel like I did a good job of finding good quality product. It's not like I went like cheap, but I really did try to find like not the $1,000 stroller, we'll say that, like not the most expensive items ever. So yeah, I can maybe do that in the future. I figured I could show you guys the baby shower invite I created. I thought the little animals were so cute. But another big thing, and this is an idea that I got from so many other people, books for baby, where you request everyone to bring a baby book, which I saw someone else do, and I just thought it was the cutest idea ever, because, and obviously some people just picked out like a random book, I'm sure, but I just think it's so cute. Like, I know a lot of people picked out books that maybe they read to their children. For example, one of our friends brought over a bunch of books from when her son, which this would have been over 30 years ago, was a kid. And obviously you guys know how much I love reading in general. Like, I am so excited to read to my son. I've made it clear, if reading is not in the cards for him as a hobby when he's older, that's fine. But obviously,
reading as a kid, like, you can't really escape it. Like, he must learn how to read. I'm going down memory lane going through these. This one I can already tell is most likely going to make me cry. Mom, tell the vlog about the confusion with Aunt Patricia.
Well, my sister is someone who takes everything literally. Books for baby. One small request, and we hope it's not hard. Please bring a book instead of a card.
Okay, but you can stop there, yeah.
Right, I'll stop here. She said, so I know we have to bring a soft-covered book. And I said, no, you don't. She goes, yes. And she told everyone it has to be a soft-covered book. She said, I know that that's written. Do you have a copy of it? And I read it to her again. She takes things literally. One small request, and we know it's not hard.
She thought, yeah.
She thought that meant the book can't be hard.
So she brought this, like, soft book, which I love, which, like,
Yes,
this is great,
yes.
but it's just funny that she thought
It's
everyone
just
had to bring
funny,
socks.
yeah.
And by the way, this soft crinkle book is actually perfect because I know babies love crinkle books, like the sound. So thank you very much to my Aunt Patricia. And Dad, you accomplished it all today. You didn't have to see anyone.
I've done some work. I was so disappointed when I found out I had to work. So.
You've literally escaped. Like, you literally, the second people came, you left, and then the second I was joking that you were actually parked around the corner and could see when the last person left because that's when you arrived.
Why would I be here like, you know? It'd be
Everyone
weird,
wants
like,
to see you, Dad.
Nobody wants to see me.
They want to see you.
Be like a weirdo walking around here among a bunch of women
It's not that weird.
gabbing away. What would I talk about? Jeez.
Yeah, you can't relate to females.
No, but it's like, it's your day, like, you know.
You can't.
They all want to be talking to me, so then they'd ignore you, so that's why I really left.